asking for no permission. Because of that kind of misunderstanding, Christopher Vivio needed to leave the role as a sporting director and move to Manchester United. The only question that I want to ask is, not to bully that kind of sporting project, and I say he had people behind him, and not more advising as to the kind of players also turn into the market and then bring it to Chelsea Football Club. And as a Christopher Vivio, no, any who you made with Chelsea,
a big question.
A big question. Because
who did the exam on you? Is that your work? Vivio no war now, maybe now misunderstanding. It seems on one castle lead charge now. Yeah, you're not caught about the house here.
Yeah, hate.
And they watch us.
Say watch Chelsea.
So when the example now, man, Kumano, who jail club, ma,
this is why we say you, man. But
what's the name of this man? Was it Paul West Stanley or someone?
Yeah, Paul West.
Yeah, no, we and the administration back then Bali no trust Paul West Stanley more than Union. So from angle now, but it looks like as a not sporting wise and who say
among junior,
Chama interest here too much because just only Watkins is you. Yeah, the same question.
You can't tell them what.
No, nobody's telling them. Malaten or August 17th.
I England,
but DIABY, I think the Victor Gyokeres with me about Arsenal Football Club, and a lot of people are asking the question, say, can he do that kind of wonderful things now at Edinburgh Sporting Lisbon? At the time, I know see a kind Edinburgh Ruben Amorim now to me change that kind of football career, turning things away for him and her. And I said, can he add a lot of goals to the goal scoring chart at Arsenal? For the consecutive seasons, our ultimate championing on the second league, sport in the English Premiership. Whereas the home a few days ago said, so Munya Victor Gyokeres in the Arsenal setup, they can easily go away with the English Premiership and beating ABOU very, very well. But as we speak now, we cannot only have a certain point on Victor Gyokeres as the reason why so Onubetima becoming a good leader and a good attacker for Arsenal Football Club in the upcoming seasons. We've had a lot of strikers or mabo in the Portuguese League flighter. Or moving away from Portugal, they are called any other European clubs that are successful. And most of them are go into their retirement mode. One particular player, or Brazil, and even in 2014 World Cup, and not only did attacking line, the Brazilian national team was Roque de Souza Vieira. He was playing for the Brazilian national team in 2014. He scored a lot of goals for them when it comes to the World Cup and any other competitions or finding himself Edinburgh the Brazilian national team. When he was playing for Brazil, he told it why he said one particular team of Brazilians for 1 year superb more than European players. They said when you put them at any clubs, irrespective of the environment, I'll be finding myself now, they can easily play. So at the age of 16, he was playing at Salvador, a particular sporting club, as a Victoria, sporting club at Neo Salvador, and not Obo. But at the age of 18 years, he needed to move from Salvador, no the side of Japan, Akobo loan in a particular club from Kawasaki from TAG. About 2 to 3 seasons, improving the career, and share a lot of goals at the moment. In that particular season, share a lot of goals in Kawasaki. The side of FC Porto, having that kind of top-notch event, and they say, so more per lot of strikers who lead attacking at the FC Porto. With the side of Japan at another side of FC Porto. When he came in the season 2011-2012 season, he was able to score 23 goals for the side of FC Porto. The next subsequent season, Nanka was so twice with FC Porto. No, he needed to push his way out from the football club and go to the side of Zenit St. Petersburg or the Russian league. Almost on 60 million euros because at the time, not all 23 goals in the 2011-2012 season. No, they wanted to extend his contract and even increase his buyout clause in a range of about 100 million euros. Zenit for no better, no more present needing commerce or man 60 million, name it was 40 million euros, no more torn didn't free the side of FC Porto. But when he went over there, he met a certain coach called Luciano Spalletti. Oshiano, because of say only tactically, only discipline, when to me and share that kind of formidable squad, the Luciano Spalletti, especially toward the Zenit St. Petersburg at the time I know about Edinburgh, Russia, or Manchester Super League, he was not able to function effectively because the manager wanted to play him as an attacker and he himself wanted to be played as an offensive midfielder for the side of Zenit St. Petersburg. When Timmy was successful, he scored less goals as compared to the goals for the FC Porto when he was playing for the side of Porto in the Portuguese League flight. When he was successful, Ofri Hawk or China ko share on him. The free China ko share the side of Brazil, Airborne Atletico Mineiro is not scoring a lot of goals and the Hawk 18 are facing out. It will call the Russian league in the way team was successful. Then you talk about Oscar Cardoso. Obianim Oscar Cardoso at the time of Benfica can believe say in those times the no leading attacking line Edema the side of FC Benfica he was scoring a lot of goals. In close to about 246 appearances, he scored 166 goals for Benfica. And man be remarkable. Obianim Benfica in the early days no more campaigning for the Champions League. This man was taking them from the group stage to the knockout stage. Not only making sure so making me even the Champions League a bit about Benfica. He won a lot of titles for Benfica, but after so free Benfica Odiniche the side of Turkey, Ekobo Super League, he was not able to score a lot of goals as compared to the 166 goals was shared Edema Benfica. When he went to Turkey, he scored 66 goals and then he wasn't successful. Ofri Honomono, Yantin in Cambi, say what was Parabaya, or Sinaka in Edema. Then you talk about Jackson Martinez.
Yes. No. Jackson Martinez.
Obioni Mabranti Obioni said he was an excellent player. Although say at the time now only in Colombia, now all body in the Gentino, Obioni Mabranti he was a very good player that he was scoring a lot of goals in that particular football club. In the year 2009, he scored 19 goals in the Colombian Liga. Or shared that number of goals now. And a Mexico club, the Chiapas, Everton in the free that Colombia League, and then by the side of Mexico. In that 2010 season, he scored a lot of goals for that particular football club. At the time, now Hawk every FC Porto, it didn't actually in Petersburg now. Porto for a believe he said, so Hawk Quine Amanako, they need to find a big replacement for the side of Hawk. And I'm for Jackson Martinez in 2012. When he came to FC Porto, he became an instant hit. From 2012 to 2015, he was the top scorer for the football club. Not only for the football club, but then for the Portuguese League flight. Or just also from 2012, 2013, 2014, and then even 2015. And Diego Simeone have that instilled in him, say Opobi, I'm going to represent Diego Costa there, or so called branch Jackson Martinez, didn't feel the side of FC Porto, and then Lego Madrid. Almost he got 35 million euros for turn in the buy when he came. In about 49 appearances, he had just 2 goals per one. In the January transfer, number Tono, and no call the side of China. I also call him Tono close about 45. And in that particular transfer, Madrid for a whooping profit of 10 million euros from the originals he come local Tono and the free FC Porto. Then you talk about this Bas Dost. He was the leading attacker for the side of Sporting Lisbon in those 2016 days. At the time of Jackson Martinez, every Portuguese League flight in one corner, another striker also rode in the side of Bas Dost, no leading for the side of Sporting Lisbon. Or share a lot of goals in 2016-2017 season, scoring 34 goals in all competition for the Sporting Lisbon team. 17-18, he scored 27 goals for that particular football club. And 18-19, he scored 15 goals. Eintracht Frankfurt for the tournament the side of Sporting Lisbon and the side of Bundesliga, he wasn't successful. He scored just 7 goals per, no more canceling the contract. Then you talk about Darwin Nunes. Before so free the side of Benfica didn't actually Liverpool, he was the man of the moment in the Portuguese League flight. Jurgen Klopp having that kind of instinct, they said, so the kind of project I was sharing with Liverpool, he will need a standing number 9 who can lead the goals and also score a lot of goals for the side of Liverpool Football Club. Darwin Nunes within that particular moment in time in 2021-2022 season, in about so many games for boy, he scored 26 goals in the Portuguese League flight. When it comes to tackle the Liga, he scored 2 goals in that particular season, and even in the Champions League, he scored 6 goals. So what accumulated in 2021, he scored 34 goals in all competition for Benfica. The side of Liverpool thought that why said, or a good replacement for any other strikers via Liverpool for Bejan Aquine, he should come in and score a lot of goals. When he came the first season, about 9 goals. The second season, Liverpool phoned himself, the last season for Jurgen Klopp, then cannot board the side of Darwin Nunes for him to score a lot of goals. He scored just 11 goals. The last season, so he scored just 5 goals. Now, currently as we speak, and it's not wants to part ways with Darwin Nunes because Obelivi said he's not a good quality striker who can score and bank in the goals for Liverpool Football Club. Then you talk about Mehdi Taremi for Inter Milan. At the time, I know we see a kind Edema FC Porto. He scored 22 goals in his first league appearance for FC Porto. Inter Milan for whom or Pepana so Omo Kwakofano, no Omutimena partner the side of Lautaro Martinez and even Marcus Thuram in attacking third for Inter Milan. When he came to Inter Milan, in so many appearances, 45 appearances, he has been able to score just 3 goals for the side of Inter Milan. So I said, Kamia said, strikers no more Portugal. So much goals Portugal, not so much to call any other European clubs now. Sometimes it becomes difficult for them to maneuver their way and even score a lot of goals and even become successful in most of the clubs. I may find myself.
Wow.
The side of Arsenal, Kofa Victor Gyokeres, but can he do what is needful for Mikel Arteta to win the English Premiership after Arsene Wenger? That would be a big question. But the Arsenal album first league match, that would be the kind of moment, the kind of tactical things that Mikel Arteta beat Arsenal, and you will see how Martin Odegaard will supply lots of creative balls to the attacking team that Victor Gyokeres can easily score. And yes, then Victor Gyokeres,
Portugal
for now.
My show. Okoboya with the other book of former watch. Now, wherever. I was wherever. I said, the one can she go strikers and our bomb with the top strikers.
Top strikers.
And then our body, Basdos. I have all. Basdos all. Lay you who's out. About some like a spotty see before the Benfica for all. Our players with new mentality of the show, but we are going to talk about America. I can call my tackers. I want to play. I'm power. Some of my tackers.
Y'all fellas and cry.
Yeah, also.
Y'all fellas and cry. Also, I'll not say no. Even as Fernandez, Chelsea are more money and Brepana. On one case, also as a player. Now, on the interview, no case or Tennessee League in a holding there. What England knows all Pepe's night trainer and they ever go back.
You catch them. What's our coffee? We have a try on ourselves forever. As a way, team be paying over go. They are we see. But now there's an another deal. Carlos, by now, the castle no Usway and the dance, so there's all about to come out. Trozi. Shout out!
Boss man.
Now we are what called it.
Yeah, we are doing very close.
Now, Doc, where they?
Doctor Horde. Also, watch out the TV in there.
My young bomber basso. Then I'm young with a dog.
Yeah.
Or quite my mom, before to say, friend, is Juma Pana or Yeno.
Sure.
Ran on my medallion in Fancho. Dear Mona Basso.
That's
Namon Cosso and Bridge Mapano.
Because
I draw way no. Any Juma now, I have Bo Cromano.